Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Outer Wilds. Uh, hey, hold up a sec. What? I was going to tell you about using the ship log to set destination markers for locations you visited before. It's a brilliant feature, if I say so myself, dead useful, and the risk it poses of shorting out the fuel regulator and causing the ship to explode is so minimal that only Gossan would be worried about it. Okay, might as well look into this. When you're on your ship, open up its log to the location you want to mark. Anywhere is fine as long as you've been there at least once. Hop in the pilot seat and the ship will throw up a destination marker on your display. It's that easy. Wow, Slate, how do you come up with these incredible ideas? Oh, I do the best I can with what I've got. Really, you're too kind. That was extraordinarily convenient timing. Thanks. Sure thing, Hatchling. Anyway, I've got a fire to enjoy, and you've got launch codes to grab. Go wild with the marking feature while you're out there. Just try not to follow it so directly you fly into the sun, okay? Don't tell me what to do, but I won't, thank you. Anyway, like I was saying, we're going to go ahead and um, read what the ship's log has to tell us and see if we can find out more about whatever that place was we visited last time. I'm going to put my spacesuit on because otherwise I'm going to forget, and that's going to be a bad time. The Stranger, the River Lowlands, Cinder Isles. Okay, there's a fair amount here. A massive artificial ring world within some sort of cloaking field. It does not appear to be Harthian or Nomayan in origin. Okay, interesting. A low-lying region near the entrance to the Stranger. There are wooden buildings along the banks of the river. A pair of small rocky islands connected by a village of stilt houses. I found a large metal symbol for the Eye of the Universe inside a burned-out building. Okay. Uh, so we go to the ship's log, map mode. That's the Stranger. I wonder if it'll actually guide me back there. Let's get out into space. Okay. So it will. Interesting. Well, knowing that, um, let's talk to Gabbro because he might know a little bit more about the satellite, maybe other information, and then we'll head back on over to the Stranger, maybe on the next episode. Kind of depends on um, what Gabbro has to say, I suppose. Um, Searching for Gabbro might be a bit of a problem because oh wait, no, it won't because we can just use this. Okay, it's actually not far from where we're coming in by the look of it. There he is. Cool. Well, that's convenient. Unidentified signal nearby. Right. It's just because of Gabbro. Hello, Gabbro. Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. What did you think it was? I figured it'd be some kind of fidgety time business, but I wasn't really thinking about what's happening to the shape of time, you know? But a loop makes sense here. Let's go with loop for now. It looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell that time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfells and asking if they'd die too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfells about the time loop, they never remember the next one. They don't realize anything's different. And there's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all of my memories from that loop replay back to me. I'm pretty sure it's related to this big stone Nomai statue I found on one of the other islands. That reminds me, in front of the statue workshop, you can actually find the statue that paired with Gabbro, but I just missed it. I was looking at it, the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories like it had seen them through my own eyes, just like what happens each time I die. Happened to me with the statue at the museum. You too, huh? The Nomai statues must have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the time loop. So no glowing statue, no time loop awareness? I think that's going to be my leading theory, but if you find out anything new about the statues or the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyway, that's what's new with me. But hey, this is your first solo voyage, kind of. Let's talk about you, you know? Um, how's space? I found something. I found a photo of you inside the old radio tower. Did I look busy in it? I hope I look busy. Must have been from the time Hornfels sent me to check on the deep space satellite. They thought old Spacey might be malfunctioning, but I couldn't find a single thing wrong with it. Which is probably how it got a shot of my beautiful behemoted face, come to think of it. I always thought it was kind of sweet that the best way to find old Spacey is to use a map that's generated by the satellite itself, isn't it? It's like inviting us to visit. Good old deep space satellite, always making sure we know where we're going. Uh, I have a map? Yeah, I know about the map. Why did Hornfels think it was broken? Dunno, Hornfels probably told me why, but Hornfels tells me a lot of things, and sometimes I tune out, or pretend there's signal interference and I can't hear them. But best guess says the deep space satellite must have sent Timberhearth some weird pictures, but like, what's considered weird for satellite, you know? Anyway, if you ever want to visit Old Spacey, the fastest way is to jump into your ship and use your solar system map to lock onto the satellite, same as you would any astral body. Okay, well, let's keep talking to him and see what else he says. So the Nomai created those head statues to record memories, huh? Yeah, I could see the Nomai doing that. Not sure what for, but it seems like their sort of thing. Do you think the statues are recording our memories then? Because I remember the one on the beach looked at me funny. That must be my memory friend. Something like that. I found out what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop? For real? Did you figure out why? Overenthusiasm. I mean, yeah, not wrong, per se. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slater Feldspar would do. Yeah, that's also true. I'm pretty surprised the Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it, though, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. There's still more here. I found your quantum poem. Yeah, the one in the woods. I remember writing that. Pretty fun, right? It works out to a good 24 poems. When I'm done exploring, I want to make up some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture just like shows up and scares the daylights out of you. Alright. Have you ever watched a cyclone for so long it started to hypnotize you? I'm telling you, they'll put you in a trance if you stare at them long enough. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I think there was one more option here. Nope. Let me know if you find something cool. You know where to find me. And what are you doing out here? Well, what are any of us doing here, really? No, just kidding. I'm out here exploring the solar system, same as you. But I tell you what, outer space sure really gives you room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise clean out of the water. Then, less peaceful. Fair. Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else? What else? Have you been to the Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it, seeing as it's the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach on Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened, by the way. It's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. If you feel like checking out Statue Island, it's the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyway. You'll see. Alright, what's up with this planet? Haha, I know, right? Oh, you mean like tell you more about it? I gotcha. Well, Giant's Deep is massive and mostly water. No surprises there. There's a strong current always beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither idea worked. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with the Nomai statue I saw at the beach. You've seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in their path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water. Less likely to kill you. Thank you. Where's your ship? That's a good question. It's definitely on this planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess. That'd be pretty nuts. I hope it's not lonely. Alright. Thank you for the information. Oh, don't want to be in there. That is, space... There's ghost matter in there, I think. Yep. Yeah, ghost matter bad. I don't know. Let's see what's on the island. Looks like it's just Gabbro's camp. Ow. Alright. I'm content with that. Let's see what the ship's log has to say. Ah, right. I think I want as much time to explore the stranger as possible, so let's take this loop to do some other stuff, and then we'll come back to the stranger maybe on the next one. Gabbro was lounging in a hammock near the island's shore. Gabbro found a Nomai statue on another island. The statue's eyes started glowing, and Gabbro saw their memories flash before their eyes. Gabbro remembers dying. They saw their memories flash before their eyes, just like the time with the statue. Gabbro and I seem to be the only ones aware that we're in a time loop. Gabbro says there's a strong current beneath the ocean that prevents anything from sinking below it. Okay. I think let's explore. Whoa. That's a big cyclone. This may be a dumb idea, but we're in a time loop, so let's see what happens. When we... Okay. Can't go through it. What happens if we drop down on top of it? Whoa. Hey! There's stuff here. Alright. I trailed off there. I apologize. What I was thinking was, let's just explore Giant's Deep while we're here. And then I'm thinking we might talk to Hornfels or Hal, I think is the other one working on the language translator. And maybe they'll have some ideas. Like maybe we're supposed to bring back samples of the language and they can decode it or something like that. With the stranger, it looks like there's a dam that breaks and ruins everything after a certain point. So we want to get to that basically at the start of the loop if possible. In fact, if there's time after exploring Giant's Deep, maybe we'll go back to the observatory and see if we can find any information there. It's an awfully big tower. Enter this place without friends, however. There are lessons to learn for yourself. That sounds like there may have been a message before that I have missed. Something like, welcome, but only enter alone. Okay, thank you. Seek the Wandering Arch. You mean this one? Ah, Wandering Arch. I getcha. Okay. Well, it probably is like a quantum thing. So as long as I'm staring at it, it shouldn't move. Oh, hello. Uh, is there... Uh, hi. Is there a podium here? Doesn't look like it. I guess let's keep going. Observing a quantum object. Observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. An image, you say. Okay, so then we take an image. And hopefully that'll freeze it in place. That's what it looks like. Okay, here's our friend the island shard again. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Okay, so... I guess this is a gravity crystal? Okay. I may have made a mistake. I did make a mistake. Okay, so... And there's the arch. So they don't naturally meet, which means that they won't appear in the same area at the same time, I guess? So I've got to keep one stable. Come on. Okay, the arch doesn't seem to want to meet on that one. Is it because maybe like it can see the like the camera can see the top of that too? Maybe? Okay, there we go. That worked. Nuts. I screwed it up. No! Stop it. Alright, we'll just reset it. Come on. There we go. Okay, and now I can do something like that. And freeze them both. That should work. Because you can see the, yeah, okay. I guess I probably could have just kept the camera on the arch and just looked at the crystal. I don't know. Hello. I'd like you to stop doing that, please. Ah, jeez. Oh my goodness. It always catches me off guard when it pops up right next to me. Okay. This is the last one, but we made it harder. Okay, so there are 2 gravity crystals there. Oh. Okay, that's unhelpful. Also unhelpful. Okay, there we go. That'll work. That's interesting. Let's see if we can, like... No? Ah! Ah! Stop! Is that gonna work? I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, that should work. No! I screwed it up. Dang it. Okay, I gotta remember to take a picture. Picture! Hi, that's me. Let's get it so that the probe is not looking at the this crystal. Haha. Okay, that sucked. Okay, and here's the arch. Excellent. Hello. Okay. Oh, come on. We offer our congratulations. You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. Okay. So this details a quantum journey of some kind, and these Nomai are telling me to go to whatever that thing is. I guess since it's related to quantum shenanigans, it's probably the quantum moon? The image itself is a little vague, but that would be my guess. Alright. Hey, there's that image again. Okay. Well, that was fruitful, I would say. We learned a rule about pinning stuff in place by imaging them. That probably means we can go to the quantum moon, right? Because its thing is that it jumps around all the time. So we can just take a picture of it and should be able to get to it. Quantum Tower Trials. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. The Nomai call this the rule of quantum imaging. Remember, the other quantum shards have lessons to teach. Well, if they all have lessons to teach, then I would guess that it'd be a good idea for us to go to those other shards before we did anything else. Like we go to those shards before we go to the quantum moon. Just in case there's stuff there that would be good for me to know. Oh dear. I don't think we have much time left in this loop. Hey! That looks like the place we saw in one of the projection stones on the orbital probe cannon. It does look like the place. Another Nomai. Cassava, this is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it in orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where other attempts have not. Are you going to Latin us, love? I'm delighted for your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. If I know my brother Avens and his spouse, Avens and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible. I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. Daz, I propose we give Avens and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. And I remember the probe cannon, they were suggesting that exactly that happened, that their friends on the surface had accounted for their nature. Nice. Uh-oh, that's less nice. Okay, we should be good. Let's wait until we're back on the surface. It does seem to be like pinning me. Oh, I'm like stuck in the very center of it, but I can go up or down. It's kind of neat. Thank you. All right. Doesn't look like there's anything over here, but there is something over there as well that we ought to check out. If we have the time, I'm actually not sure. Ow. Ooh, projection stone. It's a control module projection stone. Probably the control module in the probe cannon. Cassava, I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. Oh, we read this one. Yeah, this is the one where there's some kind of power source that's not working. 16 minutes, 15 seconds ago. Long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon. Okay. So, it was about 16 minutes ago. So that means that there's not a lot of time left in the loop. There's about 6 minutes left. I see. This is for the control module. Okay. What's this? Ah, that's the orbital probe cannon schematics, I guess. And I guess you're supposed to piece together that that symbol relates to one of the modules in there. The symbol on the projection stone. Just in case you found this place first. Here we go. Brittle Hollow projection stone. Okay. I guess let's go back and find a projection pool then. Sorry if you get motion sick from this, by the way. I'm kind of used to it by now, so it doesn't bother me so much. Same with any blinky, flashy lights. If that causes any distress, I apologize. Okay. Come on. What's on Brittle Hollow? Ooh. Okay. Two types of tornadoes that look like they're going in opposite directions? That's interesting. What else can he tell me? Konoe, Daz and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank beneath the current. Konoe, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using the other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of giant steep here at Brittle Hollow at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory. Ah, so that's probably the Southern Observatory that they mentioned on Addle Rock, I would think. Or they mentioned a new facility at the South Pole of Brittle Hollow. And it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Come on. I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the track beneath the surface of the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are two trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's Gravity Cannon and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Well, the Tower of Quantum Knowledge sounds like a place I want to go to. Okay. So... let's see. There's probably not too much time left in the loop. But let's see if we can go to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Because there's some stuff there that I want to see, and it should be at the Whitehall Station by now. And let's see if we can figure anything out. Oh wait, before we do that, let's do this. Oops. Construction yard. This island is where the Nomai built the orbital probe cannon. For some reason, Nomai put the orbital probe cannon on definite hiatus. The cannon was not asked to fire. According to a Nomai computer, a long-range probe was recently launched from the orbital probe cannon. The Nomai at the Southern Observatory constructed a model of giant steep and revealed how an object might sink below the strong current. Excuse me. Dang. Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. There are two paths beneath Brittle Hollow's surface that lead to the observatory. One starts at the gravity cannon, the other starts at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Okay. Well, speaking of the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, let's see if we can go there. I think we've found everything there is to find. Whoop! Found everything there is to find at the construction yard. Ah, that'll be the Grove Shard, yeah. Where's the Whitehall Station? Hey, there's the Deep Space Satellites orbit. Okay. Oh no. Okay, we're apparently getting a little close to the sun there. There's the Whitehall Station. I don't think we can make it. It's awfully far away. I don't know. Let's give it a try. Nope. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I don't know. I might be able to find something. Come on. I don't know that I can make it. Probably not. Oh well, it was worth a try, but let's see what happens. Uh, oh well, that's fine. Sun time! Yeah, whatever. Unfortunate, but I don't think I really stood much of a chance. If I had left from the cyclone, we probably could have made it, but from the big tower thing on Giant Steep. Oh well. I think on the next episode, um, I don't know. Let's go back to the stranger and see if we can find anything interesting there. I would like to try and decipher the language. So I guess before we go to the stranger, let's talk to the people on Timber Hearth. But yeah, we'll figure that out on the next episode and hopefully make some progress there. And until then, I'll see you later.